He was taken up before their very eyes, and a cloud hid them from their sight. So they're looking intently up into the sky, when suddenly 2 men dressed in white stood beside them. Men of Galilee, why do you stand there looking into the sky? See, this Jesus who was right here talking and who you have seen go up, he's been taken into heaven, but he will come back in the same way you've seen him go into heaven. Why are you looking in the sky? Because a dude was talking and the dude is going up in the sky. These 2 men had to radically reorient their reality. But what would you be thinking if you were there watching Jesus talk about the kingdom and teaching? He's risen from the dead. You're like, man, death couldn't take him. We are with Jesus, man. He is amazing. He is with us. He's still teaching the same stuff he was teaching before in the Sermon on the Mount. Yes. And then I said, hold up. What? Where is he? He's going. Where did he go? Why'd he go? Or what are we going to do without Jesus here with us? We ain't going to make it. Has he left us alone to fend for ourselves? How are we going to remember what he taught? How are we going to live this stuff out? We're done. After all of this, Jesus is just going to leave us hanging. But as we have heard read to us already, as they were praying in that room, that sound of the wind came, whoa, right? And all of a sudden it's like fire, like licking fire, looking like that above their heads. And they're all of a sudden, they're speaking languages they didn't even know before. And they go out and they start talking about how amazing God is. And people are looking at them and what is going on? And some people are like, this is amazing. And some people are like, oh, they're drunk. And it's this crazy scene. But what is going on is God has not left us hanging. And that's the reality that we have to keep remembering at Pentecost, that God hasn't left us hanging. Jesus' physical body, yes, it's not here, but his presence is still here. Through those who submit to his reign in their lives through God's Holy Spirit. And when we do that, we become that people that he preached about on the Sermon on the Mount. And after he died and came back, preached about again. We're that collective people from all over the world. We're to be that people. But how? The Holy Spirit. It's not about what you're going to do. It's about what God has already done. When we fail to remember days like Pentecost, we put too much pressure on ourselves, or how we're doing, or we're not doing this right. We're always not going to be doing something right. They weren't doing it right in Acts 2, but the Spirit still came. God still gave us the Spirit to help us live in the way of the people he wants us to be.